So you're just starting a long period on the road in your van, aren't you?
Yeah. Always the migration across into being a gypsy again. Every year I kind of like less, like being a gypsy a little bit less. Like when you're like 22,
so? Yeah.
you're like, yes, I'll stay in a transit van and do whatever you want. And now I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we'll get the transit out again.
It's going strong though.
Yeah, it's going strong. Ian Reynolds picks a good transit. I'll tell you that much.
Shout out Ian Reynolds.
Yeah, sure, yeah. He bought it for me.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
like years ago, I didn't know anything about like British buying cars and insurance and anything like that. And then I met him at DarkFest, and he was like, "Okay, we need a van." He's actually a legend. Drove it because I couldn't get visas to get into the UK on a South African passport. He drove it across the channel and met me in Calais, so I could meet him there and then drive it across.
No way. Big shout out. Ian
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Holy, Ian Reynolds. There's something about dads that they can just buy good cars. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
Is Ian Reynolds a car dealer, or is he just...
He's good at cars.
Oh, is
like
he?
he
Yeah,
has,
he's
like
car
he
guy.
like builds
Car guy.
Lotuses and does things.
Lifetime car guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and he knows his Tranibagos.
He knows them good.
He knows his Tranibagos.
He knows them good.
All
So
right.
this trip is for how long?
Till September.
Okay.
It's like 4 months. Which gets quite hectic. I feel like the Euro guys have a bit more of like, it's quite nice if you're in Europe and you can do a couple races and then pop home, get a little reset, like chill out for a bit and then go to the next race. Like from now until September, I am gypsy mode, no home, no nothing, like just event to event, just going. So like by like August, you're like, whoa, okay. Yeah.
So is it fair to say, if I was to categorize you as a rider, it would be a free racer?
Yeah, I think Brandog's the ultimate free racer, but like, I feel like I'm just like, I can't say no, like just bikes, and like if there's fun bikes going on, I want to have fun on my bike. So if it's a World Cup or big jumps or something, like, I mean, I can ride a bike, let's go do it. Yeah, I want to do
It's the
everything.
official bio on the Monster Energy website, isn't it? Free racer.
Is that so? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I had a look
Really
earlier.
are. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
It's the
either.
official bio on the
I
Monster
think
website.
it is true though. It is actually the best way to categorize you. Eh?
I think it's just because they're like, we can't just sponsor this mid-pack World Cup riders. Let's be free racer.
Yeah, but if you think about the events you're doing, so this next 4 months is what's your primary concern? World Cups?
Having fun, to be honest. That's primary
That's so
concern.
sick.
That's the dream, dude. That's so
But
good.
it's like the next, dude, I'll tell you the next few weeks, it goes Poland this week, then Trans Madeira next week, then Hardline the week after that, then Backyard Battle at Hodgie and Vero, then Leogang World Cup, then Val de Sol World Cup, then Leger World Cup, and there might even be another event in there somewhere. But that is like, I don't know, a lot of weeks, just
Mate.
event.
And it's so many different skills, so many different bikes. When you actually
Yeah.
think about it, it's actually like it's not that easy. Not that it's easy doing any one of those things individually, but like to be able to go and ride the biggest jumps in the world, then race a World Cup, and then race at Hardline. Like, that's what we're talking
And
about.
an enduro in there somewhere.
Yeah,
that
with
was.
Trans Madeira.
I'm probably going to get smoked there. But that's another thing. Ryan was like, "Do you want to do Trans Madeira?" And you're like, "Well, I'm not going to say no to bikes. I've never been to Madeira. Of course, I want to do it." Like, so yeah, we'll do it. You know,
Whoa. Why are you here though? Why in the Surrey Hills?
just where Ian Reynolds registered the van. Pick it up here and drive it across.
Mate, makes
I think it is
perfect
good.
sense.
Like if you register a van in France and stuff, you need like proof of address and like stuff like that. In the UK, you just need an address, and then like it's kind of just easier to register vans and stuff here. So,
Right.
and to be
Okay.
honest, you boys are on the Surrey Hills, so you know it's always good.
Well, you've just done a Trans Madeira training ride in the Surrey Hills, and you're ready now, ready to go.
Picked up some electrolytes. I'm good.
Right,
I'll
so
be
what's the
sweating.
path to becoming, like, you make a joke of it, it's all just fun, this and that, but the path to becoming a free racer, whatever that really means, isn't that easy, is it?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's not actually like, it's not as though you just like pop on a bike and
Nah.
they're like, oh, but I've just been riding bikes forever and ever and ever and saying yes to every opportunity under the sun. So then you're like, okay, well, and then it kind of just, I don't know how it even happened, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think I probably would have, because there's no like free ride and stuff like that. Well, now it's kind of growing in South Africa, but like before DarkFest happened in South Africa, there was like some local races and some local national series and stuff, and that's just all I knew. So I just grew up racing. And then as soon as Sam started doing stuff in South Africa, I was like, well, that looks fun.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, and then did that. And then that opened up a couple doors to other events like Lose Fest and Royal Fest and stuff like that. And you're like, now, and then that's again, it's like, do you want to come ride some cool jumps in France? Like, yes, of course I do. So then, and then you do that. And then it like, so it just kind of happened like that. But, yeah, it was the first couple of years was pretty scary.
I bet. So Cape Town's got a killer scene. So you started off just racing downhill. I guess when I think about Cape Town, I think about Stellenbosch and like cross country.
Yeah,
as well.
that is the main scene there.
Yeah. So what stopped you doing that? Was it just?
Yeah. To be honest, I just kind of rode. Actually, when I was in school, there was a couple older kids in my school who had downhill bikes, and I was just like. I was actually riding my mom's hardtail, like, let's call it it was a mountain bike at best. It wasn't an enduro bike or anything. And I was just smashing that thing around. And then, like, I saw some older kids in my school who had downhill bikes, and I was like, that looks like the coolest bike ever. And then I just smashed my mom's bike enough that I was like, okay. And then I bought an old downhill bike from, like, a kid who, like, whatever, for 1,000 Rand, which is...
Don't know.
50 pounds. It was an old like turner burner weapon of a bike, and I rode that for like 6 months and like rode the absolute pants of it until actually the chainstay snapped and was dragging on the floor behind me, and I didn't even know it snapped until it was making a noise, and then I was like, oh nah, and then by that point I'd like ridden it good enough that like the guys in that little local scene were like, okay, we need to try and get you on a proper bike, my man. And then I got like a Giant Glory like years ago, and then I was like, this is the sickest thing ever.
Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
I shone like a Focus Spring Deal.
Oh,
That's
beautiful
good.
transition.
Right, I've got a question for you, David, to kick this final advert off.
Yeah.
What would you do with up to 400 euros if you got it back when buying a bike?
Ooh, I could stay in the bike shop and spend my 400 euros on accessories.
Good point. Support your local bike shop. Great point.
I could take the 400 euros and go to another shop close by, maybe buy 400 euros of pasta, maybe go to the Euro store, get 400 euros and just, that's Christmas done for eternity.
True.
Just keep handing them out every
Lottery
year.
tickets.
Yeah, beans.
Tyres.
Chamois
cream.
A new pet.
A new pet. Perhaps a water dragon or an iguana. Lovely idea. Well, Focus are actually making that question a reality.
Nice.
Because with the Focus Spring deals, you can grab up to 400 euros back when buying a new bike. If you want to find out more, check out the terms and conditions and all of the details in the link. We're going to put that below, and I'm also going to read it out.
Please.
Okay, you ready for me to read it out?
Yes, I'm.
This is old school, innit? Reading out links.
Yeah, anticipation.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Please do it.
I'm doing it.
I want the deal.
Ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC.
Ooh, nice. So that is ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC. And let us know in the comments what you would do with 400 euros. Best answer wins a signed ODub hat.
Oh, I like it. Good.
All
I've
right.
got hats. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Okay.
Hey, can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
Oh, my face?
Yeah.
And so they can't see me now?
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.